How you doing, everybody, and welcome to the Chatted Up Sports Network. I'm your host, Rami, today, and today we have a special guest with us, Farrell Elliott, the commissioner of the KFFSC. How are you doing, Farrell?
Rami, I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be on the Chatted Up Network and talk a little fantasy football.
Wonderful. I love it. Well, we got a couple segments with you, and the first one here is about your league. Tell me first a little bit about your league.
Well, our league is in its 10th year, Rami, and 3 years ago we moved our league to the Horseshoe Casino in southern Indiana, and it's been a great draw to bring players from around the region into play. This year, we're hoping to have 228 unique teams play in our main event. Last year we had 156, so it's a big step for us, but so far we're actually ahead of our number from last year.
Okay, well, give me like the 5 W's, the what, when, why, where, and how. How can they reach you? Where is it? When does it start? How does it go about?
Well, I'm a very hands-on commissioner, so the best way to reach me is by telephone, 502-523-5057. All our contact information is available at the website, kffsc.com. On the site, you can read about our events starting on the 24th of August, Friday night, and running through August 26th, which is a Sunday. We'll draft all weekend, and we have numerous opportunities of different types of leagues for players to get involved with.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how many players are going to be in it? You said about 230 this year?
We're hoping for 228, and that's 19 divisions, 19 12-team divisions. If we can get to that number, our grand prize escalates to $10,000 to one lucky winner. We have 7 returning former champions of the KFFSC and a number of other great players from around the country joining us this year.
Okay, now what's the goal of the league? I mean, you know, every league is special and has a purpose. What's your purpose here, Farrell?
Well, that's a great question, Rami. We're wanting to bring the Las Vegas high-stakes fantasy football experience to our area and let our players from the Louisville area and from the region not only participate in that experience but compete against some of the best fantasy football players in the world who have followed us here to play in our event.
That's wonderful. I know you guys have a bunch of great players down there who are passionate about football, as they should be. So tell me a little bit more about the league. What else do you guys have going on? What other events do you guys are affiliated with? Anything special going on there?
Our top 5 finishers in the league will actually advance to Las Vegas and play in the FFPC, which is the Fantasy Football Players Championship in 2013. Our 5 winners from last season are headed there as well this year with a chance to play for $250,000. So, Rami, it's pretty special when a $300 entry fee can put you in that position to play. Rami, it's interesting that last year Yahoo and Toyota teamed up to start the first Yahoo Toyota Fantasy Football Hall of Fame, and we're fortunate that induction class of 4, we have 2 of those inductees, John Rozak from Chicago and Kimmer Slicer from Sellersburg, Indiana, who will play in our event this year.
That's pretty big. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty impressive stuff. I didn't even know that was going on. So that's pretty cool. I love how fantasy has really just taken over the nation and become something a little bit more special than it was, let's say, 5-10 years ago. I think what you guys are doing is great.
That's exactly right, Rami. And what we're doing is essentially converting players like yourself to come and enjoy the experience of playing high-stakes fantasy football. A lot of people play poker on their kitchen table, and they have the idea that they could actually compete with some of the best poker players in the world, the guys they see on television playing in the poker tournaments. We're doing that same concept here in Kentucky. You can come out and take a shot at the best fantasy football players in the world, and you might find yourself amongst them. Our champion from last year, Justin McCord, has been playing fantasy football for 6 years. He's now a high-stakes player both here and in Las Vegas, and he's developed his game over that time to be recognized as one of the better players in the country. Anyone that's listening to this message can do the same.
Well, I love it. I love it. I love how high stakes it is getting in it, and it's really something that's a passion of mine, and I know it's a passion of yours. I imagine you're a great commissioner. Farrell, this has been a good segment talking about your league, and I look forward to the upcoming segments. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing a little bit about the league, and if you want to contact Farrell, you guys heard his number and his contact information, so get a hold of him and be a part of it. Thank you, Farrell, and I look forward to the next segment.
Thank you, Rami.